All right, Kenvin here, and today, Kizer Feweed. This is brought to you by the Fred the Lug collection. Fred sent me several of his really cool knives to check out, share with all of you. Here we are, the Kizer Feweed. Reverse back up. Let's check it out. Yeah, Fred just sent me another 5 or 6 knives to enjoy for a little while. This is one of them. You all know I love my Kizers. Haven't picked up a new Kizer in a little while. I mean, I did get the Drop Bear utility. But yeah, here we are. Kizer Feweed. I've seen these. I've handled a couple at like Blade Show and stuff. They're good knives. Let's talk about it. What model we have right here? Kizer Feweed S35VN. We have titanium with some fat carbon inlays. These are called Purple Haze. Got a captive pivot right there. Nice full frame lock. Easy access. The righties are going to love this. That thumb just drop real easy. Flicks out no problem. Boom. Right? Then we also have that nice front flipper. Index finger like a dream. And then obvious thumb. This is a real fidgety, fun design. I like it. Only issue is I am a lefty, and if you put any pressure on that frame lock, like a lot of knives are, you can't flick it open. If I get my thumb over here, oh, I just caught it with my finger because I was holding it weird. But you can flick it out as long as you're not putting pressure on that lock, but I can't seem to hold it in my left hand comfortably to do so, which kind of breaks it for me sometimes because I am a lefty and I love flicking it out. But for the righties, no problem. They do make some lefty versions here and there, and this would be one. If they had a lefty version of this, I would definitely be interested. The thumb drop is really easy and satisfying, and you can't do that as a lefty because you got to go across this way, kind of bring it around and then drop it. The plight of the left-handed person. But a lefty version of this would be sweet. I like this knife quite a bit. It feels really good in the hand. Nice little choke up spot right there. Lots of jimps like Kizer does that I enjoy. Little harpoon ramp. Your thumb kind of locks into that spot really well. Manageable size. Nice little belly for some kind of pull cuts like that. But that tip is in a good spot for just getting in there. Nice draw or whatever. Very manageable size, shape, and design. Futuristic kind of look on the handle. I like it. It's a fun one. Clip cannot be swapped to the other side, so again, no love for those lefties. This is a perfect candidate for a lefty version. What do we think? Any lefties out there would pick one of these up if they did? The thumb studs are kind of these trapezoid. It's been a while since I was in school. Shapes, kind of cool shape. They are easy to access. They don't stick out too much, but really simple to use. That flick out with that right, and then the thumb stud for the thumb. No script here. You can tell my words are everywhere today. This is great though. I really do like Kizer. I want to check out some more. They've been getting quite a few new things out there lately. Check them out. All right, so blade is solid, no play or movement, centered nicely. I like the detent on this. It's just got a nice solid pull to it. Can't really slip to get it out there. It basically pulls it in pretty easily, so fails are going to be more of you just holding it wrong or something like that. Even the front flipper works pretty effortlessly. No problem there. Nice design. They do have some different styles or shades, and then that inlay can be different as well. Really fun little design. Look at the back spacers. Got this unique kind of characteristic to it. I like how it gets thinner right there. You can kind of see through it. Fun stuff. There is a lanyard little spot right back there as well. Cool design. Okay. Let's zoom back in. Get some measurements on this. Definitely a smaller knife. Wow. 7 1/8. Definitely shorter than I would have guessed. 3-inch on the blade, maybe 3 1/4 at an angle, but really about a 3-inch blade with almost a 3-inch cutting surface, pretty straight to a slight curve on the front of the belly. And 4 1/8 on the handle. Huh. Very manageable size though. In my hand here, if I stretch out, my pinky does kind of start to slide off the back, but it's on there. I got handle back there, and you can get in that choke up position, which then gives you a little bit more. 0.1. And that 0.1 carries to about there where it starts to taper off to a 9, 8, 7. It gets kind of thinner out towards the tip with that grind and that little extra cut on the top with the harpoon for some styling points. I like that feel right there. That's great. Those jimps are fantastic. Kizer does the jimps for me. I feel like it. 0.48. 7/6 on that spot. Thickest here. 0.9. Thickest on this blade. 1.03. Battery never wants to give up on this thing. It's going to flash telling us it's dying for another year. Maybe 2. Comment below. What do you think? Maybe maybe it'll be gone tomorrow. We have no idea. That battery. 3.23. I compare everything with the Kizer Drop Bear. 3.29. Kizer. 3.29 on the Drop Bear and 3.23 on the Feweed. So actually very similar in weight. Probably also similar in size. Here, let's put them next to each other. Drop Bear is probably one of my most used. I think the Towser K is my favorite. I have 4 Towser Ks, but Drop Bear is that great bug out killer pyrite size. Nice jimps, like I was saying. Daily carry, so I compare it with pretty much everything. Feweed is pretty much the same. If anything, just the slightest, a 1/16 smaller or so, but really almost identical in size to your Drop Bear. So this is another one that I would take over a bug out any day of the week. It's a cool design and shape. Let's get, right before we finish here, I like to do a little paper cut test. This is brand new. Not sure how much he's cut with it. Yeah. It's very slicey. Pretty much factory edge is flawless. Look at that. Cutting spaghetti here. Whoops. Well, was I off camera there a little bit? I usually zoom out. My bad. Okay. Solid 9 for the cutting on there. This knife is awesome. Thanks again to Fred for sending me some more of his cool knives to check out and share with everyone. The Feweed from Kizer. Wish I could do this. Ooh, my only gripe right there. But Kizer, make a righty version, and us lefties would probably love it. The fidget factor with that standard side hand is awesome. I dig it, and the design is really cool. Stay sharp. We'll see you soon.